Hello! Welcome to my packing video. I already wrote a blog about what I'm going to be packing for my 2 months in South America, but I thought I'd make it a little more clear by making a packing video so that you can see how I'm going to fit everything that I'm going to need for 2 months in South America into one backpack that I can carry with me on the plane, on the train, and I won't ever have to check it or keep it at the hotel or in a safe or anything while I'm off on my adventures. So, we'll start with the backpack. Right here. It's actually not that heavy at all, which I'm really happy about. I'll be able to just carry it onto the plane. It's a 30-liter backpack from Coleman that I actually got off of Groupon, so it's a really good deal. And let's just start with what's inside. In the biggest pocket is where I'm going to keep, obviously, the biggest things that need the most room. This here is my Frog Tog rain shell jacket. It's really super light. It doesn't pack down to as tiny as I would like it to, but it is really light and it's ultra waterproof. I use this to ride in the rain in Portland all the time. I get to work and I'm just not wet at all. So I highly recommend Frog Togs. But I'm just bringing the jacket because the waterproof pants, while extremely effective, are also not very fold downable. So, here we go there. Alright. So in this biggest pocket down here, I'm keeping my laptop, my MacBook right here. It's not a super hardcore laptop, but it's got everything that I need while I'm there. If I can find Wi-Fi while I'm down there, I'll be able to access the internet. And most importantly, I have all the photo capabilities that I need on here, enough room to store all my photos and photo editing software. So that's what I'm bringing it for, really, and to of course keep up with my blog. I'm also bringing my handy dandy journal, which I never leave home without. It's I don't know, it's kind of my lifeline, and a lot of people keep journals online, which is awesome. But when I am in another country or I'm traveling, I just don't want to have to rely on electricity to be able to record my adventures. Here we've got 3 pairs of wool socks. These 2 are from Smart Wool. This is from Injinji, and the reason that they are toe socks is because I have to wear them with my toe shoes. But wool, as you can see in my blog, is a magical fabric that just is perfect for everything. Wool and silk are always the way to go, I think. And with wool, almost everything that I'm taking is wool because keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's cold. It absorbs water instead of just letting it sit there and get you cold. So these are wool socks to wear with my Vibrams. So these Vibram 5-finger shoes, these ones are flows. They are called that because they are made for the rain. They are not waterproof. I will let you know, they are not waterproof. They will let water in. However, they're made of neoprene, so they're like a wetsuit. If you've ever had a wetsuit on, you know that the water touches your skin, but because the neoprene hugs it so tightly, it keeps you warm when it's cold and wet. The bottom, though, is not neoprene. The bottom is rubber, and so that keeps you from hurting your feet when there are rocks and sticks and things that you're walking all over. However, it feels like you're barefoot, so it's really nice to just be walking around all free like that. And then it also has an adjustable strap here for arch support, so no matter how high your arch is, you have perfect arch support. Also, the shirts that I'm bringing, including the one that I'm wearing, these are Smart Wool as well. I used to have a couple of icebreaker shirts, but now I'm taking Smart Wool for this trip. And I've got one heavier weight long sleeve wool shirt and one shorter sleeve wool shirt. They can be great for layering. For me, I won't get too hot. Some people might, but if they wear like layers and layers of wool. But these are so good for layering. And then if it's too hot in South America, which it might be when we get down to Chile or Argentina, then I just won't wear the long sleeve and I'll wear the short sleeve. Also I have these sunglasses. It's good to have polarized or UV. These are UV protection. Just, you know, for the sun. Yeah. So this magical thing is a wool buff. This is like my favorite thing in my pack. It's made of wool as well. And you can use it so many different ways. Obviously you can use it as a scarf, which I do all the time. Keeps you effectively warm. You can use it as a face mask, a hood here, keeps your ears warm, and balaclava when I ride my scooter sometimes, wear it like that. You can even make a beanie out of it, or just, you know, keep your hair back out of your face. I don't know, it's an amazing little thing. I am fond of it. Here we go. Gloves. Got some gloves, just in case. Waterproof pants. These are from Eddie Bauer. They're just simple rain shell pants, but they're I'm using them because they're really, really light and able to fold down pretty small. Here's the short sleeve wool shirt that I was talking about. I got black because it's just, you know, practical color. I can wear it over this one and it still matches, or I can wear it alone. I've got a couple of pairs of ex officio underwear and bras, which are antimicrobial. They're not wool, but they wick sweat and they're like anti-odor, so you can go for a couple days longer than normal without washing them. And I have 2 pairs of each thing so that I can, you know, if I'm taking a shower, I can just hand wash them in the shower, and then when I'm done I'll have a dry pair to wear. Or I don't, you know, have to be in the shower. I can just go to a sink. Anyway, these have been just indispensable. I've had them for a couple of years. They are 260 weight wool leggings from Icebreaker, and I can wear them underpants. You can wear them as pants. I recommend wearing a little bit longer of a shirt because they cling very tightly. But they are just so, like, they keep you so warm when it's cold, even though they're just like these tiny thin little leggings. They're amazing. But also they don't overheat you if it's hot. They're just awesome. This I got in Vegas, and it's more of a luxury item in case I want to dress up or look nicer than usual. It's a reversible dress or skirt, and so you can wear it one way where the fabric looks like this, or the other way where the fabric looks like this, and it's just wrap around. You can wear it like a million different ways in a skirt or a dress, and yeah. But it's really useful and versatile because I can wear it one day when I want to go out, and then if I want to go out the next day I can wear it as a completely different dress, and I'm sure no one would be able to tell that it's the same dress because the fabric is different and it's wrapped different, and I just think it's really neat, and the colors are pretty. Got swimsuit because it's just always nice to have a swimsuit when you're on vacation, especially when you're traveling down a coast, because we're going to be visiting a lot of beaches. So that's all I have in the big pocket. On this side pocket is another one of my very favorite purchases. This is my jacket that I'll be wearing. It folds down really, really nicely. It's a Montbell extra light down jacket. It's a goose down. Comes with its own little pack, and it's really, really warm, but it's really thin and light and packable. And just voila! And then you have just this nice poofy jacket that keeps you really warm. It has little side pockets so I can keep my hands warm, and a hood. So this is just something I'm really excited about because it really is warm. I had to test it out the last few days. Right after I got it, I went outside for a walk. It was like 40 or 50 degrees outside, and I didn't need another jacket. This kept me warm. And it's hard to believe because it's just so thin. I opened it and I was like, how is this going to keep me warm? But it does, and it's so easily packable. Very excited about it. Here in the middle pocket is where I have most of my gadgets. I have my Kindle. I love this thing because I'm kind of, I love to read. I love books, and I love having hundreds and hundreds of books on this one little book. It's obviously very packable, it's small and light, and this is the Kindle keyboard 3G, so it has a free 3G network that you can use even if you're out of the country. I don't think any other Kindle has that. So I mean, that's why I haven't upgraded. That Kindle's a few years old, but I don't need another one. There's the charger for it. Here we go. We've got my universal plug adapter. This thing is super awesome. It works in more than 150 different countries. You can fold it like a million different ways. It looks like a little transformer guy. You can have just a ton of different kinds of plugs that it works for, and it doesn't take up much room at all in your pack. The thing I like also about this Coleman backpack is that there is just a little pocket for everything. Like in the big pocket where I'm keeping my laptop and my clothes, that's just a big area, but it does have like a little space for the laptop to just slide in, and then there's a big area where you can just keep all your clothes, so it's perfect. In the middle, there is just a ton of little pockets for gadget type things, so that's pretty perfect. I have this little external mini battery. You just charge this thing up, and then if you have any devices that you need to charge but you don't have any outlets around, you can hook it up via USB or micro right in there and charge it with this battery. Super cool, right? And it also comes with an extra USB and micro cord. Also, there are a couple batteries in here just in case you need batteries, which, you know, you never know. Plus, I have this little mini flashlight right here that clips on to the zipper of my backpack. It's really tiny but very bright and effective. I got a little backup here as well in case that one runs out. And those batteries, it runs on AA's, so it's always good to have extras of those. Got a couple of pens in here for my journal or whatever else you need. You meet somebody, you get their business card, you make friends across the world. It's just a good thing to carry pens. I've also got my bamboo pen and tablet, which I use for the photo editing that I do on my my laptop, MacBook laptop. And this just makes it just really easy to sketch things out or to edit photos or whatever. So that's really helpful, and it doesn't take up a lot of room in my pack. It's super light, so I figure that's something I can afford to take. I've got the charger for my MacBook, and the charger for my camera, which I can't show you because it's filming me right now, on the wonderful tripod that I have, which I will also be taking because it's pretty lightweight, and it comes with its own little pouch right here that I can carry like this, but really there's just a little pocket in my backpack that I can put it in and it'll stay, so that's what I'm going to do. But the charger for my camera, and then the little doohickey that allows me to upload the pictures from my camera onto my laptop. Let me see here. This I got as a gift from my boyfriend's mom, and it's awesome because I was talking about how it's always useful to have a towel on your trip, even though like this wool dries really quickly and it wicks fast, and my hair is going to be really short when I go, so I won't need it for that. But we will be visiting beaches, and you just never know when you need a towel. So it's a little pack towel, It packs down really small, it's really soft, and it absorbs 8 times its weight in liquid and water. And it has a little clip for hanging out to dry. So it's just super packable, and it's going to be super useful, I'm sure. And then, you know, you got your girly stuff. We got my little deodorant, and I don't really wear makeup, but I'm bringing this little makeup thing because it has a little compact mirror, which I think will it just comes in handy to have a little mirror, not only for yourself, but in case you need something reflective, or it just seems like a useful thing to have. And then eyeliner. I don't really wear makeup, but I wear eyeliner if I'm going out. And then we've pretty much last but not least, we've got my little toiletry and first aid pack that I just put in one big bag to go in the front of my backpack. And a lot of this stuff was recommended by some of the doctors that I saw when I got my vaccinations last week, but most of it was my idea because I didn't want to take all the things that they were telling me I should take. It just seemed like I wouldn't need it and it would bog me down. Anyway, this little pack here has just you know, Band-Aids, chapstick, bobby pins, and hair ties, which actually, like, my hair's going to be really, really short when I go, so I won't need that for my hair, but you'd be surprised at how handy bobby pins and hair ties come in, not even for your hair. Like, it's just nice to have because sometimes you need them. Not to mention, I'm traveling with a couple other girls, and girls always seem to need bobby pins and hair ties. So I've got tweezers and clippers and sunscreen and comb. I got this awesome little towel. I found a couple of these at REI. It folds out into like a washcloth, like a square foot washcloth. Has a lot of uses, and it packs down really small, and I always like things that pack down really small. Chapstick, got anti-diarrheal medication, just in case the food is too much for us, painkillers, travel toothbrush, soap, tissues. I've got altitude sickness medication, and all of these medications I am not going to be taking unless I am, like, dying, but it's good to have just in case, especially if you're traveling with other people that might not be as resistant to certain things. And then still need to get I have my passport and my IDs and my cards, which I need to get a copy of, which is why they're separate right now. I need to get a copy of those and keep those in a separate place. And my phone and the charger and headphones, I was thinking I wasn't going to take this, but I think I'm just going to have it on airplane mode the whole time to avoid, like, those crazy data roaming charges. But I would like some music to listen to and games to play, so I think I'll take it anyway. And this awesome collapsible water bottle, which I got a couple of them for my friends that I'm going with because they're just really cool. BPA free. When you fill it up, it turns into a circle, so it'll fit into the side of your backpack. It has a lid like a normal water bottle, so it can squirt water out, which is nice. And it has a little clip too, in case you don't have a pocket, you can just clip it onto your backpack. So that about sums up everything that I'm taking with me. Oh, except for these pants. I have these convertible pants. They're brushed nylon. They have a little secret pocket here that isn't good for much except change. And they zip off into shorts, which, you know, they're not the most fashion-forward thing, but I'm sure I'll be really happy to be able to have shorts when it gets hot and pants when it's cold. The only thing that I would change about them is that these pockets, which are the perfect size for a passport or papers or cards, if they weren't just open like this and they had like Velcro so that things wouldn't fall out when you're climbing or hiking, and also so that I think it would be more difficult for pickpocketers to sneakily open some Velcro, you know. Anyway, that about sums up everything that I'm taking with me to South America for 2 months. if you're, you know, travel expert or have been somewhere and been like, oh yeah, I found this really handy, I totally welcome any kind of like, oh, you should take this or take that or whatever. But so there's your little visual aid packing video to see how I'm gonna live in South America out of my backpack. Thank you so much for watching.